my first task is viewing file information, which can be done one of two ways. First, you can click the folder, so we're going to use my Full Sail folder here. You can control click on it and hit get info, and the full information will show all the information size that is in there, or you can highlight the folder, hit file, get info, and the same information is displayed. First thing here we're going to do to create a new smart folder is click File, New Smart Folder. Click the plus sign here to pick what you want it to be. And for this case, I'm going to choose Movies. Let's also bring up all the documents that I have that are video files on the computer. Hit Save, Movies, or whatever title that you want it to be. Click Save, and done. So this next one here, I'm going to show you how to make a stack on the dock. So first we're going to start with Finder. Go into Documents here. Make a new folder. I'm just going to name it Stack. Take that. Here to the side. There is that. And you want to grab some things that you may use on a frequent basis. So we'll go into our applications. The three things I mainly use the most are going to be iMovie, definitely. GarageBand. And Evernote. Once that's there, I can come out here to the dock and I can open up any of these one time. So just for example, there is Evernote. It's telling me I have an incorrect username and password, but that's fine. But that is how you set up a stack. Piece here, we're going to be showing how to use the dock on the Mac here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up a little bit because some of these things down here like I never use. So I'm going to get rid of this. Right click, Options. I'm going to remove that from the dock. Same with this one. And Remote Desktop. Rarely used applications and the communicator. I'm going to go on my Launchpad. I'm going to drag out some of the things that I use frequently, like iMovie, GarageBand. Yeah, and I kind of want to keep these together there. And then I have Safari that's on here on the end. That's one of my in-use applications right now. So I can easily get to that, minimize that, and that brings it back down there for easy access. So just a quick thing to clean up my taskbar, my dock here, show some things that I use. Option. So Safari opened up here. It's not giving me any problems or anything. If the file, or if you hit Safari at the top and hit quit, that doesn't close it or hitting the red X. If it's frozen, I'm going to hit Option, Command, Escape, and it will bring up shortcut menu. So since I have Safari up here, force quit, and it asks me, do you want to force quit Safari? And click force quit. And now it's closed. First, can access it by magnifying glass. So I want to search for a file that I was writing a screenplay, and it was called Contra. If I type Contra, then it will give me the document and even preview it right there in the window. The other way that you can access the Spotlight is by hitting Command Spacebar, and it'll bring it back up. So you can easily launch applications this way too. So if I want to type iMovie, and hit iMovie, and it will launch iMovie for me. So that's how you use the Spotlight feature. So first thing I'm going to do, hit your Apple at the top here, System Preferences, Security and Privacy. Show a lock button here, so obviously your Mac should be password protected. And this will unlock features in your. So I have everything set here, required password, everything. Now I could take that off, but that would let anybody just get on my computer and download anything I want. So I have Firewall off, so right now we're going to turn that on, and it is going to give me a privacy key, which I'm going to save for myself, and continue, and I'm going to start with Apple. Just doing security questions here, so, and I shouldn't be showing you guys this because this is mine. So I'm going to go back here, cancel, firewall, I can turn on the firewall, and this will stop unauthorized programs and applications, as it says there, from accepting any downloads or anything like that. Privacy tab, you can have anything here that'll make all your applications send diagnostic problems and everything else. So that is how you increase your security on your Mac. Show how to change some of the system preferences. We'll go back to our Apple here, System Preferences. Go down to System. So in this case, show here you can customize your logo a little bit. I've never done that. Change your password if maybe somebody's learned it or anything. You can change your Apple ID. You can go back. You can have parental controls, so you can create a new account with parental controls. Stop looking at some things they don't want to. You can check for software updates. You can have them that it sets automatically, and all your applications in that. So I think I'm going to do that now. So I've done that. Back, you can add duplication. So you can use the built-in microphone in that to speak to text on any application. Your time machine is a critical thing because you can use that to back up your entire hard drive. I haven't done that yet. I don't have another hard drive. Your accessibility, you can change the audio, the way the keyboard interacts, you can change the size of the screen, anything else in there to make it truly customizable. So those are some of the things that you can access in the system settings and change your system preferences. Here's to change the desktop background. So we're going to go to the Apple, System Preferences, Desktop and Screensaver. Now I'm going to change it back here to what I had before I started this podcast. So in here is what it was. And Sports Connect podcast logo. This is the logo from my weekly Sports Connect podcast. So as you can see, now it is back to the way I had it. And I'm going to go back in here and change it back to what it was when we started the podcast. The background the way it was. See? Very simple. So now we're back to where we started, and we changed the desktop background to the original picture that we started with. Last thing I'm going to show you here are some energy saving tips on your MacBook. The Apple, hit System Preferences. Go to the Energy Saver here. And one of the biggest things is probably the display time. So we're going to take that from 10 minutes down to 5. And then the computer sleep time also down to 5. Now what this is going to do, since even my computer's on the charger right now, but when it's away from the charger, reduce the screen time that it's on, wasting any idle time that can be used to save the battery.